hopes, Joe. The big test is going to be, well, I know last year they didn't, but
EG, we'll see how that one goes.
That's true. Match. What did you say on, who did you tweet on Twitter? Was that Karma, like the apathy effect or something you said?
Yeah. Just apathy's always giving them a hard time. I think Ant on trading shots thought that EG was going to beat them and, you know, give OpTic second place in this pool.
Did that happen in, what was that, Black Ops 3 champs that happened?
Yeah, and then they had to play Envy in round 1, and they lost.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I think stood out for me from the TrainHard side was that Zeke ICR. He was disgusting, but it's Natche that's able to make the play within this round, and Yako closes it out. They'll get the first round on the board. We'll see what they can do with this early momentum in the search and destroy, but this is a map we've casted quite a bit for OpTic. They've got some playmakers certainly on Arsenal. Yeah,
I mean, it just feels like when OpTic Gaming Arsenal Search and Destroy is going well, Dashy said he snipes, right? Like we just saw it the last match with Chino, with Octane. If your snipers can open up your lanes, it makes your life that much easier.
Speaking of which, here's the sniper from Dashy. We'll see if they give him a shot. The one man over here will be Kreza at the back steps as Dashy just trying to find this angle. The bomb, though, you see all the way on the other side towards B. It looks like they're trying to bait out a rotation and maybe start to move up the map, but it actually looks like OpTic are going to start to rotate over towards A.
OpTic taking their time right now. I think just trying to get TrainHard to maybe overthink themselves, over-rotate, but they're here watching this A cross. TJ able to find the first blood. We know he's so darn good at finding those. Natche, though, inside of Vents, does get taken down, and TJ finds his third of the round, and that's going to be it. TJ, a big round from him.
Yeah, I mean, he was the playmaker and the hard point, the entry guy here as well, with Dashy looking over him with the snipe. Sometimes you live and die by whether or not TJ can make the play, and this is an example of him doing it yet again.
Well, it felt like that's how it was with Rise last year. When they won events, it just felt like TJ was being that key entry man and winning those gunfights.
He's an incredible player. I was actually like, I was heated early in the year when he was taking flak for stuff. Like, I don't know, I guess I was a big TJ fan. Like, he's nuts, man. He's so good. 1-1 the scoreline. Back to Dashy's POV in the early rounds of the snipe. It'll be Kreza sniping on the other side of it. You saw these two take a shot at each other in the previous round, but no one really able to find the angle. OpTic wants to get a bit aggressive. TJ peeks. This time, can't find the first blood. That'll be Kreza. Advantage to TrainHard.
Yeah, OpTic get a little aggressive. Try to catch out that sniper, but Kreza was ready for it. Dashy, though, with his strife. You've seen the clips on Twitter with what this man can do with the pistol. Oh, he doesn't. He stopped shooting. I thought that was going to be the second kill. That would have been a 1 versus 2 for Scump. But TrainHard tie the game up.
The first bloods. A huge impact in the last 2 rounds. Nice patience with the sniper there from Kreza and reads the push from TJ perfectly. It could get interesting there if Dashy finishes that kill. It's just one of those situations, you're spamming it, you count in your head, you think you have enough hit markers to get the kill, and doesn't quite close it out. Who was it that had the nasty strife play? Oh, it was Simp that had like that 1v3, right, the last event?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I think it was on this map too, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Just finessing around the statue. Nice shot from Dashy, first blood to OpTic. And they want to fly behind it, it looked like for a moment.
Yeah, Yako's just trying to play information right there. I think it goes a little bit too wide, and Dashy's able to catch it, and now you can see what OpTic Gaming decide to do. They're just going to wrap it back towards A. And well, this is a good call because TrainHard rotated all their A members towards the B site. Now have to try to rotate on back. They have no map position towards this A side.
This frag. Will it connect? There's 2 players back here over the top. It goes. What a nade. You saw it from the TrainHard POV. A little teardrop in between 2 members as Dashy hits the snipe and hits the dime with the nade. 4 versus 2. Advantage OpTic. Natche, though, nice one-on-one win. Can get away with his life. Zeke makes it a 2v2 as well. Are they going to clutch this up? Fortunate timing there for Zeke. Now going to be a one-on-one. Scump. Zeke. Under 30 seconds on the clock. Scump has been tagged up so many. He's going to get the stun out. It's going to connect onto Zeke. He's able to peek the edge. Can't quite finish it, but there's the melee. Scump clutches up in the 1 versus 1, but my, oh my, I don't know if that round needed to be as stressful as it was for OpTic.
Yeah, no, typically what we see what good S&D teams do when we know there's sort of a 2-man split on defense, they'll just pick one side and trade that player out, but it felt like the OpTic gaming members just went opposite ways, and what happened is you give a lot of individual fights to the opponents, and yeah, it comes down to a 1 versus 1, and Scump almost gets caught there. Zeke played it well, similar to how we just saw Slasher play his 1v1, where you have to try to get that player to peek out wide.
He doesn't have a stun, he might lose that, for sure. I mean, how many times did he get hit to like half health? He had to take it. What is that? Circus shot from Dashy. Is Kreza. His brains get splattered to the wind as he gets picked out a window. Advantage OpTic.
You do have some map positioning towards the B side. You see Risk, he's in that corner. Problem is once he's spotted, typically he's traded very quickly. Can Dashy hit another snipe to open it up? And well, that player shoots. There goes Risk, able to find one, can't find the second, somehow still able to stay up. TJ can't find the kill, the heal comes through, able to find it.
3 versus 2 now. Nice win from Natchez, but he'll get flooded out. Yako drops as well, and with plenty of time, OpTic hop on the defuse. Another big round from TJ as he pushes out to 6-3. That's 3 in a row for him. I mean, 2 rounds he's basically taken over and gotten a W for his side. You saw, though, Karma there with him, 0-4. Not the start you'd love to see, but the youngsters going hard.
Yeah, you saw Karma there being very vocal. Maybe just want something to be a little bit different. Going over the strategy for the next round. But yeah, Risk, I mean, we saw what happened with Risk in that corner. If he's able to line those players up with 1 more bullet, that turns into 2, maybe 3 kills.
I was impressed he stayed alive as long as after he didn't finish the kills. It looks so awkward for TJ sitting there hopping, trying to finish it, because you can't peek out too far to get the angle, so you don't want to get caught from the players behind the bomb or set up the back banister. 3-2 OpTic Gaming. Dashy back to the snipe. Kreza holding the angle. He just spotted him.
A lot of aggression towards the middle of the map. More TrainHard. A hit marker comes in. And looks behind that. They're going to try to fly. So Scump's going to have a lot to deal with. 3-man hit through middle. They're going to find the first blood. Just back away. I like that play from TrainHard.
And you see at number 7, and TJ gets right into vents. He knows they have mid-map control, wants to catch any sort of funny business or hop up from mid-map, so he'll get eyes on that. But that spreads the pressure a little bit thin at A with him having to worry about mid-map.
See how safe they're playing. They don't want to give Dashy an angle. Kreza and Risk inside the lobby. Watching the cross. He's going to try to get a snipe. Bomb planted, though. Can they find TJ able to do so?
That's a big pick before he can get into vents. 3 versus 5 now for OpTic Gaming. Hit marker comes in. Crim6 at the same time is going to end up dropping. Nice shots on the Dashy. Karma gets his first kill, but he's in a 1v5. Nothing he can do. Nice round from TrainHard. Nice, well, aggression, then aggression turned into patience there at the latter half of that round.
Yeah, I mean, they send 3 middle and 1 B, and I think they're just trying to, we've seen that before where you sort of try to trap them B, right? You have that crossfire through window. You can hop on up, maybe throw a stun in there and catch them by surprise. But they didn't see anything for about 15 seconds. You know, you had Kreza towards the A site, and Scump's just all alone.
And then later in the round, catching TJ before he gets an event, huge as well. TJ gets an event, so you know how much havoc you can wreak from that position, but they're able to catch him right before he slides in. TJ, maybe the opportunity to back it up and play it safe, but you know if you get in events there, just wow, frustrating. You can make it for the other team. All the personnel of TrainHard headed towards B. No eyes there yet from OpTic Gaming, but you can see how far up that number 7 is in TJ towards A. So they've gotten a lot of information. And you can see that's going to prompt an immediate rotation across from OpTic. Dashy, 2 kills with his last frag grenade. That might fall between players again. There's going to be the first pick. There's one in the back right corner. They're going to have to pick that up. He's able to get 1. TJ gets the trade. 2 versus 1. Is Yako the last one up for TrainHard? Can he clutch? 30 seconds on the clock for OpTic. Yako a chance to be the hero.
Yeah,
on it, though.
Crim's just watching a different 50-50.
He's
able to get it.
1 versus 1 now. He's gonna have the RK7, but Yako up to the challenge as he clutches the 1v2, and I think you nailed it. Crim's got to kind of guess, right, where the peak's gonna come from as they're on bomb.
Yeah, I mean, he's watching over him artillery side, he's watching his spawn. He can't watch that dark hallway, but Scump was about a second away. I think even closer from just getting that defuse, but Yako times it perfectly. Uses the sod to his advantage, able to win the 1v1 against Crim. A nice play from Yakio, but yeah, just the timing is so tough. Scump has to get on that defuse.
That clutch will put TrainHard in front now in the round count. And Yako with the big round will now find himself 300 off his streaks as well. You've seen how influential Dashy's frags can be. Can Yako get one to connect? Nearly. I think it's Dashy that just avoids that.
TJ's got to be careful here. 2 players on him. Zeet and Risk, and while he gets a I thought he was going to get lucky now.
Nice slide. Quick reaction there to get out of that fight. That was Risk that got away, but
that's all he had to do was find one. Job done for TJ. On the other side of the map, it was Crim who won his 1 versus 1. So the bomb being planted at B, they keep the man advantage. Great job by TJ recovering.
And the fact that there's so much focus on that side of the map for TJ, you have 2 players that are rotating across. By the time they get into the mix, you're already going to have, what, 15, 20 seconds milked off of this bomb timer. As now they start to set up the push. Crim6 spots 1 player deep. He's going to get caught. 3 versus 3. What a great cluster that is. Dashy has to back away. Now you've got sight control if you're TrainHard. Karma with the shots makes it a 2 versus 2. 1v1. Karma, the chance to clutch up against Yako. Can Yako clutch back-to-back rounds? Not enough time to do it, but he could get a little bit closer to these streaks with the gunfight win. There he's able to do it. Gets the lightning strike. But it's OpTic with the round win.
Even with man advantage, like it is so hard to hold that bomb site. You see it there. TrainHard able to make it a little bit messy.
Well, you saw the time came to play. I mean, when you looked at the minimap when the bomb got planted, there was 1 player, Yako, in position. Everyone else had to rotate across. By time they made their first, when the first gunfight started, there was, what, 25 seconds left? Like somewhere in that realm? You would have had to be clean and perfect to have a chance to really get that defuse. But you get a streak out of it. So a minor win for the TrainHard into things. We'll see when Yako opts to throw that into the mix.
And I like this. It looks like they're trying to take mid control from OpTic, so they can't get anywhere safe right now from that streak. But they get the information. He pings it, so doesn't have the ping, but they're going to try to go B behind this and maybe try to hit the players, find the first blood towards the back. That's going to be Crim who's back there near that jump up. So, yep, it's called in. Does Crim get away with his life? Not able to do so. That's all they wanted to find was that first blood. Natche gets pushed up behind it with Risk.
That's a great streak. That is a great streak, and huge numbers now to TrainHard. 1 player left in Dashy. Can't hit the snipe, he will drop, and that is just a fantastic use. The lightning strike, open up the site, get the round win. I mean, everything was flawless with that. The ping was great.
Yep.
The use of the streak was great.
Yeah, they're just using the ping to not get caught off guard by a push. Maybe OpTic throws a bit of a blind counter out from them, so they use that to know which site is open.
And then if you're OpTic, you're thinking, all right, they know the site's open. Then you count to like 10 in your head, you call on the lightning strike, catch them in transition, and you saw Crim trying to get away from that, but you got nowhere to hide back there. I mean, the closest cover is what the
elevator shaft.
And even there, you could probably get hit with one if they... One round away as TrainHard from tying this up at 1-1. And behind that round, Yako gets a Hellstorm to use as well. Pressure mounting towards Kreze. He's going to go ahead and back it up. They're going to call him the Hellstorm now. That's a free pick. Can't get away. Dashy tries to get out, but not able to do it. Back-to-back rounds that are opened up by streaks.
And almost like he got caught right before that vent, right? Like his slide stopped right before he wanted to get inside the vent.
OpTic then bring it towards the B site. Zeke spots him and immediately backs up. Love that. Now Yako with this big game. Look how close he is to a grab slam. So if they lose this round, he might have that for around 11.
Brendo able to find a pick in while he almost gets taken down, trying to get rid of that trophy that was set up. Risk going on the flank, able to find one. Is the trade there from TJ? No, it's not. He gets taken down, but it's Scump's turn. Now a 2 versus 3, and you talked about the Graham. He has it. He's able to find one. Can he find the second? No, but it puts Scump in a tough spot. Does he find a timing? Does he have enough time? No, the bomb's defused.
TrainHard, they get the search and destroy victory. The slammer.